Hi, Tamara here. Welcome to my channel. It is time for empties again. It seems I need to go through my empties about every 2 or 3 months or I will be overwhelmed with empties, and my tiny little house does not have room for me to store a big box of empties. So let's jump right into my empties. I have a little bit of hair care, some skincare, and a little bit of makeup. So let's do it. I am going to start with Let's start with hair care. I always laugh about this one. Big, sexy hair. Not so much, but this is a root pumping mousse that I do feel is effective as a styling product. It is a spray on, it's empty. It's completely empty. It's a spray on root pumping mousse. And what I usually do is when my hair is wet, I spray a little bit and work it into the hairline here and a little bit at the crown. And then I dry my hair upside down, and it does give a little bit of lift and fullness at the crown. Now, you can't really tell right now because I take walks every day. It's cold here, so I'm wearing a hat all the time outside. So I have a chronic case of hat hair right now. But in general, this big sexy hair. Big sexy hair, right? It's a really good product. I have been using this for several years. This lasts me quite a long time. I have already repurchased it. I absolutely love it. Then I have Nioxin shampoo. This is a shampoo that is supposed to treat hair thinning. Now, I have been talking about my thinning hair quite a bit recently. Did this help my thinning hair? No, I don't think so. Am I going to repurchase it? No, not right now. First of all, I didn't see that it made any difference, although it's a nice enough shampoo. But of course, right now I am using the iRestor hair loss system, which includes a laser helmet, fingers crossed, shampoo, conditioner, which I really do like very much, a hair serum, and some vitamins. So I'm not going to be repurchasing the Nioxin. I am very hopeful about iRestor. I have heard from some of you that you have tried either iRestor or laser treatments before and you have found them effective. So I am super excited. Another shampoo I did use up is the L'Oreal Everpure sulfate-free purple shampoo. I liked this very much. You know, when you have gray hair, silver hair, blonde hair, it's really important to about once a week use a purple shampoo to keep the streaks or the white or the blonde as bright and sparkly as possible, and to sort of reduce the brassiness or yellowness that that type of hair can get. But I think it's doing a nice job. I used it up. Will I repurchase it? Not right now, because I did purchase the Pravana purple shampoo, and I bought this upon the recommendation of Melanie, who has the channel Mr. Kong's Mom. I like this very much too. I use a purple shampoo about once a week. I think it keeps my silver streaks sort of sparkling. So far, I don't know if I noticed that big of a difference between the two. They're both effective, but I'm only halfway through this small tube, so we'll see. Purple shampoo, if you have blonde or silver hair, really important to find one that works for your hair. Okay, I think that's it for hair care. Okay, let's go to skin care. Okay, this is my Ulta MD UV Elements mineral sunscreen, tinted mineral sunscreen, SPF 44. If you have watched my channel for any length of time, you know this has been a tried and true sunscreen for several years. I have raved about it for a long time. I have gone through countless of these and recommended it to so many people, which is why I almost feel a little guilty, like I'm abandoning my beloved Elements, because Ulta MD came out with a new sunscreen, and it's called Ulta MD UV Restore. The difference being that UV Restore is much more hydrating, and it has anti-aging, skin-loving ingredients such as antioxidants. Now, I still love the UV Elements. This is SPF 44. This is SPF 40. I wonder if I can show you the difference in consistency. All right, let me see if I don't know if you're going to be able to see the difference here. This is the UV Restore. And this is the UV Elements. I guess the UV Restore is a little bit warmer in color, but the texture, the UV Restore is much silkier and more hydrating. And the UV, they're both really good. You guys, you can't go wrong with either one of them. I most likely will go back to the UV Elements in the summer months when my skin is not quite so dry. But now that it's winter and I'm fighting severe dryness, I really love the UV Restore. So UV Ulta MD, UV Elements Restore, they're both good. But right now I am really, really loving the Restore. Another sunscreen I just want to mention, as long as we're talking sunscreen, is the Dermatology Tinted Moisturizer SPF 46. This is also a really, really nice sunscreen. This is tinted. It is hydrating. It has skin-loving ingredients. It is very affordable. The Ulta MD is about $35. The Dermatology is $22. I do have a 20% discount on Dermatology, which brings the price down even more. The only reason I personally do prefer the UV Restore, this is 100% mineral sunscreen. The Dermatology is a combination mineral and chemical, but it is lovely. It is beautiful under makeup. They're both good. I literally have myself a sunscreen wardrobe, which I love. By the way, of course, all the products will be listed and linked in the description box below. Like I said, I almost feel a little bit guilty, like I'm abandoning my Ulta MD UV Elements because I have loved it for so long, but this UV Restore is really, really, really hydrating for my winter skin. Okay, enough about sunscreen. I have a few skincare products, and you're going to notice I've talked about some of these in previous Empties videos, but I continue to use them because they're good. My CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. This is extremely rich and hydrating. I use this all over my body and sometimes on my face even. Loaded with ceramides, loaded with hyaluronic acid, very rich, very emollient, very moisturizing, extremely affordable. I absolutely love it, and I go through these by the tub. This is completely empty, and you know, it's so affordable. You can find it anywhere, Target, Amazon, and I typically do buy mine at Costco because I think for me that's the best price I can find. I'm going to try and go in some semblance of order here. Let's talk cleansers. Hada Labo Cleansing Oil. I did use this whole thing up, and I have since refilled it with the Hada Labo Cleansing Oil refill. One of my viewers, Jackie from upstate New York, is the person who told me that Hada Labo actually had refills. So thank you, Jackie. That was a huge, wonderful tip. So when I ran out of the bottle, I purchased the refill, refilled it, and that made it even more affordable. This is only about, what, $16, and this lasts me about 6 months. The refill is $11. An amazing, effective, affordable cleansing oil. It completely melts my makeup and my sunscreen away. It rinses clean. It's never in any way irritating, never strips my skin. Very effective. I love it. And of course, I follow my cleansing oil with my beloved Mad Hippie Cream Cleanser. I adore this cream cleanser, and so many of you have purchased this and have told me that you adore it too. It is not, you know, ultra cheap drugstore pricing, but it is certainly not expensive either. This is a 4-ounce bottle, and it's about $15, and I almost always find it on sale somewhere, and so I stock up. It's just so beautiful. It's effective, it's gentle, it cleanses beautifully without stripping your skin. It's got beautiful, beautiful organic ingredients: jojoba oil, green tea, macadamia nut oil, orchid extract. I absolutely love it. I have been using it for years. I highly recommend it. It is really, really good. Another CeraVe product, my CeraVe PM Moisturizing Lotion. I have been using this for several years. This I have repurchased countless times. This is an extremely affordable, extremely effective moisturizer for really all skin types. Loaded with niacinamide, and we know that is really good for our skin's moisture barrier. Ceramides, hyaluronic acid. It's lightweight, absorbs beautifully, very affordable. I absolutely love it. Now they have, even though it's called CeraVe PM, you can certainly use it AM or PM. They do have a CeraVe AM moisturizing lotion. The primary difference being that AM does have a sunscreen in it. I really personally do not like the AM moisturizing lotion. I find that sunscreen to be very irritating, but I adore the PM. This is a holy grail. I have been using this for several years. I highly recommend it. Skincare. So this is a newer product. This is the Perricone MD Vitamin C Ester Brightening Serum. You know I do love my timeless L-ascorbic acid vitamin C serum. I use that every morning. This is a vitamin C ester. This is tetrahexadecyl ascorbate is the very first ingredient. And THD is another very effective vitamin C derivative. I really wanted to give THD a try. And when I saw this at Costco for a very good price, with THD being #1 on the ingredients list, I had to give it a try. It is a really, really nice serum. Now I'm still using my timeless L-ascorbic acid in the morning. But I've been adding this sometimes into the evening. I've had this since July. It lasted me a long time because I haven't necessarily used it every single day, but it is really, really hydrating. It is, some people can't tolerate L-ascorbic acid and they need to use a vitamin C ester instead of the L-ascorbic acid. I would really recommend this as an alternative if you are one of those people who can't tolerate L-ascorbic acid. This is a beautiful serum. I have since repurchased it because it's still on sale at Costco. I think this runs about $50 or $60, so it is a fairly expensive serum. But anytime I can find it on sale, I will pick it up because I really do like it. And there are some days where my skin is feeling extra sensitive or extra irritated, and I will use this in place of my L-ascorbic acid. I really do enjoy this and highly recommend it. Then we have one of my favorite serums, my Maisama Green Rooibos Pressed Serum. Very beautifully formulated, powerful antioxidant serum. Lots of skin-loving ingredients. It has niacinamide, all kinds of wonderful things. This is completely empty. I'm completely out. This lasts me about 2 months because I did repurchase 2 during the Black Friday cyber sale using my own discount code. And I can't wait till it gets here because this is completely empty. I use this 5 or 6 evenings a week in conjunction with my Aduro LED red light therapy mask. I have so many videos on this. I'm not going to go on and on. It is a really, really lovely antioxidant serum. I can't wait until my order comes in. Okay, that's it for skincare. Just a couple of cosmetics and then we will wrap this up. Well, this has its own category. This is my Revitalash Eyelash Growth Serum. I have been using this for several years. My eyelashes, about 5 years ago, my eyelashes were getting so thin and so skimpy. I tried the Latisse. That did not do anything for me. All it did was grow a couple of like wonky long eyelashes. It didn't do anything. I did not like it at all. I heard about Revitalash, I think it was either from Angie Hot and Flashy or Tammy's Ageless Beauty about 3 years ago. I purchased it. I used it every day for about 2 months and I could not believe the length and volume that I was able to achieve after just using this for a couple of months. I love this stuff. Once I got the length and the volume that I was happy with, then I cut this back to about 4 or 5 nights a week. And for about the past 2 or 3 years, I have been able to maintain some pretty decent eyelashes using this about 4 or 5 nights a week. It comes with this little eyeliner brush, and you simply just I simply, at night with my skincare, I will apply it very, very close to the lash line, just like it was an eyeliner, right? One sweep, that's all it takes. Now, this is fairly expensive, and I always look for sales. Usually I can find this every summer at the Nordstrom anniversary sale, but it does sell out pretty quickly. Anyway, Eyelash Eyelash Growth Serum. I absolutely love it, and that is really how I got some pretty good eyelashes. Speaking of eyelashes, I really love my L'Oreal Voluminous Eyelash Primer. I use this no matter what. It works with every mascara, whether it's a drugstore mascara or a high-end mascara. This really just makes a difference. It comes out white. It's a white eyelash primer. I don't know, it's very affordable. It's very effective, it's very affordable. I love it. I've been using this for several years. You know, I've been curious about some higher end eyelash primers, but I love this so much. Why would I want to dupe a drugstore eyelash primer with a high-end eyelash primer? Anyway, this is very effective. I use it every single day, no matter what mascara I'm using. Speaking of that, I did go through one of my Monsieur Big mascaras. I really do like this mascara. It's about $25 normally. If I can find it on sale, I will always pick it up. It just gives my eyelashes length and volume. It's easy, it doesn't smudge, it doesn't flake. I really love it. It's a beautiful mascara. Now, would I spend $25 on a mascara? No. I also love my L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. But since I did find this on sale at 50% off during Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, I purchased 3 of them. This is the second one I've used up. I have one left, and then after that, I will go back to my L'Oreal Voluminous, which is also an excellent mascara. So my eyelashes are all in thanks to Eyelash, my eyelash primer, and a great mascara. 2 more products. CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow Volumizing Brow Gel. I love this stuff. It is a brow gel. It has a little mascara wand. It thickens, it tints. This is all I've been using on my eyebrows lately. It just gives a really nice, fluffy, natural look. They hold my brow hairs up. It's $6. Before I discovered this, I had been using the Benefit Gimme Brow for several years. This is a fraction of the cost, and I actually like it better. CoverGirl Easy Breezy Brow, absolutely love it. And my very last product, and I'm sad that I used this up. This is the Algenist Hydrating Setting Spray. Now, there's product in here because I did use the Algenist Hydrating Setting Spray completely up. And because this is such a great mister, I decanted another setting spray into here. In here right now is just a Neutrogena setting spray. But look at this mist. Ah, it is a beautiful mister. Now, I really did like this setting spray very, very much. It's pretty expensive, so I'm trying to find a more affordable alternative. Like I said, I bought the Neutrogena and put it in here. I really don't like the Neutrogena as much. Primarily what I use a setting spray for is to set my concealer. I have a video demonstrating that technique. And sometimes I will use a setting spray to spritz a little bit on my foundation brush, which helps me blend my foundation. And sometimes I just like to mist my face. Now, like I said, if you have any recommendations for a good, affordable, non-drying, hydrating setting mist, let me know, because I really am not loving this Neutrogena one, and I really do miss this Algenist one. I've heard really good things about Charlotte Tilbury's new setting mist, but I just don't want to spend a fortune necessarily on a setting mist if I can find a really good, affordable alternative. So if you know of one, please let me know. And let's see, that's it. Okay, we got through my empties. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me. I really, really appreciate the time that you spend with me. And with all that being said, please, please take extra good care of yourself so that you can stay safe, happy, and healthy during this holiday season. I hope you have a great day and a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you in the comments section and in next week's video. Thank you. Bye. I have a huge basket of empties. My God. But I do want a shampoo that's gonna, okay, never mind. Do they love them enough to, it's fun, big, sexy hair. All right, let's start with hair care. But to find out, it's really fun. Big, sexy hair, root pump. Oh my God. All right, let's start with hair care.